Okay.
What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're gonna be looking at a small blind strategy. So we're gonna be looking at it both at final table and at CHIPev. So let's get started. What do you guys wanna do?
I'd like to
Okay.
limp this one.
Let's give it a shot. It's a limb. Uh-huh. So here we're ripping our aces. We're raising a weird range, really. Why rip suited sevens? Good luck with that. Okay, now on the final table. That is here.
I wouldn't be
Pretty weird
surprised if this ripped.
Yeah. I'm not sure. We've got a big stack. I think this could just be a raise fold. I don't think it's an all in. I think it's a raise.
Folding here with 20 bigs, 4 left, an ace in your hand. Feels bad, honestly.
I think it's a raise for sure. 3.3x, something like that.
2.7, he's short.
2.7, Peter.
Yeah, I would do 2.7 because he only has 20 bigs. If he had 30 bigs, I would do 3.2.
Okay, it's raising a lot.
Definitely a limp.
Oh,
Fold.
with this short stack here. But he is the chip leader.
He
Yeah,
is.
fold.
But surely we just limp fold, right?
I think it's just a straight
Are
out. fold.
we just open folding this just because there's a big stack? I don't think so.
No, I think it's a raise.
You think it's a raise, Louis?
Yeah,
Could be.
You want to play a inflated pot out of position with 6 high against the chip leader?
I
Louis,
know.
what are you thinking?
I know it
He
sounds
can
a bit
put a lot of
spicy,
pressure on us, yeah. That's why I think it's more of a call,
but
a limp fold more than a raise.
don't we wanna have suited hands? With a good board coverage.
No. We want to outlast the 10 big blind stack and not play against the big the daddy.
It makes sense. What are you gonna do? Limp?
You gotta fold.
No, I refuse.
It could be a
Alright.
fold, but I think that's a bit tight.
Good luck.
Even
I'm minimum limping.
What
No,
are
Me
you gonna
too.
do when he raises? This is raising
It's a
range is
limp.
gonna be huge.
yeah, but. Okay, I guess you figured out the pattern, Pete. We don't have a raising range here, basically. Just limp. And then we need to respect her.
do we call a raise though there? That's the other question, isn't it? If we limp any raises, do we still call?
Good question, Barry.
I thought we're avoiding clashing with the big stack.
I think we do call. I agree with whoever's put that in the chat. As long as it's under 3.5x or something like that, I think we still call.
It was this one, right?
It's essentially that one, the 30,
It's
30, 10,
close.
50, yeah. It's close.
I think it was 6 max.
There was just 4 players left.
Okay.
No,
Big blind had 60 big blinds.
no, it's right there. No, it was on 6 max. It had the exact one. It's 10, 40, 44, 40, 60.
Yeah, that's similar. That's almost dead on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
And we would be in the small blind. And we're in the big blind and versus what is this? A squeeze or a 3-bet?
I think it's
yeah.
first R5.
ISO? Yeah, versus ISO. Yeah, it would be a call. Bottom of your.
Is
call.
that again? And that's against what raise size is the biggest we call, like 3.5? Yeah,
Yeah,
His raise size is 3.5, yeah.
yeah. If he makes it 4, we're supposed to fold, I think, right?
It's bottom, so. Like 5-3 is already folded. Okay. What about this one?
This is one of them spots, isn't it? Because he could just put all the pressure on us in this spot. Because this is a pure ladder jump right here, isn't it?
Yeah, we gotta rip into him.
I think so. Don't give him a chance to put the pressure on.
Let's give it a shot.
Well, this
Man,
I
one's
think
strong
so.
enough.
3 calls and we bust before the 10 big blind stack. It's such a fun.
I think this one might be
We
a little
can't raise
strong.
because he could just, if we raise, he jams us, right? So it's either an all in or a call.
I think this one might limp jam.
Limb jam?
Yeah,
No way.
possibly. Might do, Louis.
I'm
So
listening.
here's the thing. If you jam this, you're gonna get called by his value part. If you limp jam this, you're going to get more chips and you're still gonna face his value part, but you're gonna fold out all of his bluffs. You're gonna
Yeah.
get more chips by limp jamming here than by jamming.
I think it's going to be a limp jam. Now you've said that.
Right? We're
Because we
strong
get
enough-
more value by limp jamming.
And then when he raises, like we were planning to go in with this anyways, and we were gonna lose to whatever he has. But this way we
Yeah.
get more chips.
I like the play.
Slim calling.
Still
One-
calling.
But if you look one pip up, king, queen. Or king, jack suited.
Yeah, like
We are
it's
ripping those.
it's one pip under, but like all of this stuff is
Yeah.
doing that limp jam, right? All the slightly better aces, all the slightly better kings. I guess this one's just
Good
strong
play
enough
though.
post flop.
I like the way we get more value by playing it this way.
See? Yeah, okay. Oh, chippy
Yeah,
V.
I was just a pip wide.
What do you guys do here? Chippy V.
It's a limp call.
I'm limping, yeah?
Yeah.
40 big blinds. Let's go get a set.
Oh, why is it so small?
What's going on there?
Let's go all in. Ah, we were right. Oh, yeah,
Might want to refresh it.
What's going on there then, Louis?
No, maybe not.
They've moved to Mexico.
thanks, Ken.
Oh, it wasn't working anyway. Have other tools.
Okay, so. Oh, no.
completely shot.
Something going wrong.
You didn't pay the bill.
Okay, it's back.
Oh, that's better.
It's better still.
What's he going to do with this? We know it's not a limp jam. I think it's just a limp call, right? But he has to jam a lot of hands here if we do limp.
Well, see, Barry, we saw the strategy for 3 players left. That's the issue here is that it's extremely different. No, I think,
Is this
But-
final table?
yeah,
I think this one could just be a raise.
I'm raising.
I'm going all in.
Oh. I'm
There's
limping.
a 15,
Three-
15, 18. He's
Suited, I would go all in with
expecting-
king ten suited, but I think I just wanna raise this one.
We have two good blockers and we get better kings to fold. What,
True, but he
hey.
calls up, he does,
what
he
is he
calls off with
supposed
a
to
lot
do
of
with like
value.
ace nine off? What is he supposed to do here?
I think
Funny
he's
big
probably
blind.
supposed to fold
Probably
ace
call.
nine.
No, I think it's a fold.
Yeah, I do.
I think ace nine might be bottom of range.
If he
Yeah, we-
busts before these two players, that's not very good for him.
I think we
Oh.
want to keep his worst kings and worst tens in. I think this is just gonna call.
It could be, but the way I see it, daddy is here and daddy says he's not eating. The next, the number two daddy, which is mama, is here. Mama is here with the
Yeah.
20 big blinds and mama says it's her turn.
I think Mama says, let's raise it 2.7, like Peter said.
Are
'Cause
you
if
gonna
we have to
argue with
fold out-
mama? Barry, are you gonna argue with mama? You know what's gonna happen if you argue with mama?
Louis,
Oh
Louis,
my
what,
God.
Louis, what are you doing if the
Yeah,
if
what am I
the
doing? You're right.
is my mic working?
Yeah,
Louis, what are you doing if the big blind is on 40 big blinds?
oh, it's very different then. Then he is the chip leader and we need to be extremely cautious.
Are you limping or
Yeah.
folding?
So we're gonna raise.
So, well, it's a weird spot in the range, I mean.
I'm still raising. I would probably raise fold though, if I was covered.
Yeah, the thing, the block of four hands, king 10, queen 10, king jack, and queen jack are too strong. They're gonna cooler him when he has a lot of the pairs that flop there. When the flop when it doesn't get raised pre-flop. And they're
Right.
gonna play very well post-flop against his range, which is gonna have a lot of weaker kings and tens in this specific hand. And so these
So
ones
yeah,
can
it's more like this here. than-
Yeah.
What do you do if you raise here and he snap jams you? He's always folding?
Depends on the combo.
Yeah, because he's a
And-
short stack, I'm folding this king 10.
Depends
we
how
raise
much
it,
money I
yeah.
lost that day.
Think we call off, a king queen is probably gonna fold a few jams. So probably like, some aces, ace jack is calling. Pocket eights is calling.
Ace 10 suited.
We're gonna do versus ISO a bit later.
I think this is a jam for sure.
Yeah, offsuit aces. Stack distribution. Yeah, okay, we can put a lot of pressure, I think.
This is
The
the worst
one that
ace,
is-
so
Raise.
I think we could easily limp call here. Or even limp jam.
yeah, I would limp jam this one. King queen suited is gonna be too strong.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, limb jam, let's
What is
see.
he jamming 30
Yeah,
big blinds here?
No, limb jamming, yeah, 30 big blinds.
Yeah, 30 bigs is so much for him to limp jam that.
We're just gonna raise.
Yeah, I like the raise.
I mean, I'm raising, but I don't hate a limp jam.
Limping, it's limping.
So what happens if we limp in the ISOs then, Louis? Does it tell us to jam 30? I wouldn't be surprised with that specific hand.
Queen suited is gonna wanna run its equity there. It's pretty
I
strong,
think so.
and it gets a lot of folds. Just because of how wide we're limping. I mean, when you raise
Very
pocket
good.
nines there and get limp jammed, how happy are you with 30 bigs and a 10 big blind stack behind you?
It is not limp jamming.
Just ace queen.
Still on some, right?
No,
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 it limps calls.
what's it folding some?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
no, that part I think is just not in range.
Oh,
Fold-
yeah.
Fold is
Okay.
great.
Oh, okay, right, right.
So we have this part that raises. So that it's not in here anymore. So limp call. You limp jam king six suited. So yeah, very tough spot. Wanna raise this one.
Why are we so deep?
It's chip EV.
This one is.
Yeah, we can call a
big.
free bet.
Oh, yeah, we're raising.
We can
Level-
call a free bet this deep.
Ooh,
level
it's
2.
limping.
Level 2 of the tournament.
Still prefers to call though. Surprise.
Okay, I don't think we can do much wrong here, raising.
I think this becomes a fold
I'm folding.
because he's got to jam so much.
Easy fold.
Just a waste of half a big blind.
LP hates folding. I'm stack folding this.
Yeah.
I don't think we're putting him in. He's incentivized to call being the short stack, so we're never putting him all in.
I'm gonna limp.
Let mommy or daddy do the work.
Yeah, we're kind of daddy here. But this is part of the range is like, yeah.
We're little sister and we're picking on the baby. Yeah, like 10-5 is folding. 10-6 is not a big mistake to fold here.
I'm guessing if we raise any jams though, we're folding, right?
Yeah.
but-
All the cookies. That one was easy.
Fold.
This probably not in range this time, is it?
Ooh, 8-3 suited.
It's nowhere near as
Yeah.
good as 10-6 off.
It's about the same.
I'm
Or are you
folding.
still going to be the nasty little sister?
8-4 might get out of line, but I'm not doing anything with this.
Yeah.
Anyone going all in here?
Nah.
Is it-
No,
Is it just me?
it's just too bad.
Yeah, it's just you, Louis.
Oh my god.
This guy's so incentivized to call being the shortest stack.
I
What
think
what do you
8-6
guys wanna do?
I'm
I think
folding.
8-6 of hearts
Folding.
might rip, but I think 8-3 is gonna fold for sure.
We can't fold.
I can.
Oh.
We can, Louis.
Okay, so imagine this option is not available. What do you guys
Then
think?
we should probably just raise fold then.
You wanna raise?
If you're gonna get rid of fold, raise is the next best play for me.
I
Wow.
completely
You guys agree?
high frequency fold, very, very low frequency raise fold.
Do you guys think it's fold here? It's never a fold.
Yeah, I'm always
It's
folding.
a raise.
Oh, but yeah.
The
look at it.
8-4 is just enough. The 8-4 jams, that's the hand I would have played.
Look,
That's what I
look
said.
at the range. You see
Yeah.
this garbage around it? 6-3, 10-3. We
Yeah, I
just
don't play-
wanna put them in the bad spot.
I'm not playing those
Upward.
hands.
Yeah, but
But
look at
basically
the,
just being a bully.
Yeah,
look at your
I hit-
EV with 8-3.
I hit the 8-4. 8-4, I said we could probably get out of line and it's fine. Like, I'm folding that other garbage.
you were right. You were right on the 8-4. Not much all in here, but the pattern.
I think the population's going all in a lot of the time on us in that spot though, aren't they?
I'm afraid they're gonna call too much.
Yeah.
But they should fold.
Yeah.
All in here?
I'm raising this, Louis. I
Why?
don't think we jam 24.
Why not?
Mm,
It's an
Yeah,
option.
I'm jamming.
I'm jamming, definitely.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
What? Need a little bit stronger.
I mean, 8-7 to 8-8, whatever. With a short stack.
yeah, that's what I was saying. I did a few of these last night and I got everything wrong.
24, we're just a little too deep.
I'm
Limp.
ripping in him.
Oh, yeah, this is a different setup.
This
I'm
might be a
raising.
limp jam, right?
No, no,
We saw
no.
Queen King earlier.
I'm just
No,
raising.
no, 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 no.
King Jack.
I'm stuffing here. We can't let this guy see a flop. There's a 9, a 12, a 15.
Yeah.
This guy is tied for third place.
I'm just raising.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Just
Maybe it
break-
rips it.
Oh, man, all in. I feel like raising puts just as much pressure on him, but look at all those all ends.
If you raise here, the pressure's on you when you jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just max pressure him here.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm scared.
It's an all in.
So this one is ICM with 50% of the field left. So that's like, we're not in the money yet, but we're approaching.
Wow.
Equal stack.
I think. Well,
Rip it.
yeah, I'd probably just rip this.
I would
What?
fold, I think, or call.
I would limp.
I'm definitely not raising.
I don't think this hand can limp call. I just wanna jam and run it.
I wanna limp.
Yeah.
If we're not in the money yet, what are we doing? It's a jam.
Well, okay. Yeah,
If we raise, he can jam. If we call, he can jam with a whole lot of his range. Best just to rip it. Makes the decision process
It's
easier.
one of those hands that's gonna win about, close to 40% of the time, so let's go.
It looks like it's a lot of those suited middling one gappers right?
All in.
the strategy changed a lot based on
Did
stack
it?
distribution.
Okay.
You gotta find who's daddy.
Yeah, I the other day when I was doing that one thing when you guys were watching, I was
Well,
very amazed by
Fine,
it.
Louis.
All in.
All in.
Oh,
That king blocker.
Do you ever just limp
Look at
jam
it
this?
here.
Suited king, rip it.
Yeah, with a shorter stack. It's an easy all in.
And you got a king blocker too. I'm just ripping that.
Yeah, these kings are gonna rip, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a rip. Alright,
You don't have a lot to lose being short stack with a king in our hand.
equal
Fold.
stacks,
Folding.
It's not
chippy
fold.
V. You guys wanna
Mhm.
fold? there, huh?
I do.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
fold.
play it.
Chip EV too. You don't need to mess with it.
Oh,
this
chip
is-
EV,
This is the
I
block
think
in
we're
the middle.
supposed to limp.
I'll limp fold. Chip EV,
Yeah.
I'm a
Are we
rip.
on
I
the
think
button?
so.
Are we on the button or small
Raise.
blind?
small blind.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was the button.
I mean, it'll raise a little bit, but it's mostly gonna call, I think.
I think I'm gonna raise. it.
Yeah.
I'm never.
85% call, I'll say.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot bigger percentage of raise. Yeah, it's the
Yeah, no,
the
it's a call.
troublesome brick.
Jack 7, 10, 7, 9, 7. Jack
All
8,
calls.
10, 8. These here suited, offsuit 8, offsuit 7 are raising a lot here.
Shit, I didn't put my glasses on. I thought that
Yeah, I
was
don't know that.
deuce 7. I swear, I seen deuce 7.
Easy lib.
I was limping almost. Really?
Limp.
What's it do the other 5%?
Everything limps.
That was weird.
Yeah, low,
Final
very low
table.
frequency raise.
Everything.
I don't think so.
No?
What do you guys do
He
here?
can stuff a whole lot of stuff, can he?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to limp, man. Cause limp and then they just jam on you. I'm probably just jamming with the king.
King
still.
10 was the outlier earlier. It raised king 9 and like king jack. King 10
I
I think
mostly
it's a
call.
limp.
I'm stuffing.
I think it's a limp.
Then we're
Mhm.
gonna
Hold
jam.
on. Yeah.
Told you, king 10's an outlier.
Yeah, it's gonna raise
it's a
or
limp.
just
Even king
Limp
9
call.
more this time. The other arrangement, king 9 was
Queens?
raising
With
mostly.
queens half the time, more than half the time.
What about
Nine,
raise,
eight,
raise
seven.
sizing as well? It's saying 3 big blinds.
I'm raising.
I'm raising 30 bigs.
Final table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we
You're
may
raising
be this
30
one could
bigs?
Limping.
close.
It's like big stack against big stack. As long as this guy's around, we need to be cautious.
Oh, this will
Limp.
raise some.
high frequency raise, low frequency limp.
Yeah, I'm raising.
High
it's about- I think
frequency
it's about
call,
50-50.
low frequency raise.
I'm going all in.
No chance.
Nice.
King seven, gee, one pip. Look at queen eight.
Why do you
Queen
think that is,
six.
Louis? Like on all the bottom ones, just because it's trying to get better hands to fold, basically, and is a thing on that one, or like
You
like a
use
king eight,
blocker,
king eight?
like it's a final table, so you need like an ace or a king blocker, maybe a queen blocker. And then like, you wanna use like offsuit 8, offsuit 9.
Yeah, but I'm saying like king 10 up is only calling or raising, and then king,
Even king 8 up. is the
I
only
mean
one.
king 8 up, and then king
Only
7
limping.
down, or
Strong enough to
I
limp.
think you're right. I
king
think we
7
get better
down,
hands to
or
fold with the
Like,
worst
King
parts
8,
of our
king
range.
9 is probably limp folding and king 10 is probably limp calling.
okay.
Yeah,
So we
and the
need
real
a
bad
portion of
stuff's
the range
jamming.
that like limp calls and limp fold. 10% of the field left. So we're deep in the money here.
Raise.
I'm raising.
I'm limping.
I think this is 100% a limp jam.
Yeah,
Might just,
yeah,
raise.
because we're trying to trick him here. With
Yeah.
ace
To go
king
over
and
the
queen on
top.
jack. We limp, whatever he does, we stuff it.
This is one of them spots where it's player dependent. If the big blind's passive, I'm gonna raise. If he's a good player that's gonna mix it up, I'm gonna limp and give him a chance to get out of line.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
all
like it
mixing, right? So you should make a play based on your opponent.
because that's an exploit.
That's a
Which is
really
good.
good spot. That's a really good example of understanding the GTO theory and then applying an exploit appropriately.
I'm raising
Yeah.
and falling the 3-bet.
I like it, Louis.
Yeah, this can raise.
He shouldn't
I
be
don't
jamming
think
40
we're gonna
bigs
have a
to
lot
a
of
3-bet.
raisins.
Why, Pete? Why you say that?
Everyone is a daddy at this table, and it's a final table ICM. We want to play small pots.
It's 25% of the field left, so we're like in the money.
I guess
You don't-
because we're out of position as well, Peter, right?
Yeah, you don't want to play a big pot.
This will raise.
Oh yeah, Mama's got the spoon.
40%
So we
raise.
go all in,
Nope.
He's the short stack. I don't
just
wanna
raise.
lose all my chips.
Okay,
Oh, 93%.
okay.
Way more than I thought. I knew the twos got in there, these like suited, high suited twos. That's like, we see that even at chip EV. Fours, threes, two, some.
Just a limp.
I think this can raise. There's 12 big blind stack that folded.
It's gonna get out of line in a serious way, and that middle offsuit 8s and 7s are definitely gonna raise.
Are we
Yeah,
putting it in his face or just raising?
I'm just gonna raise. I just
Nope.
wanna put pressure on him. I mean, we have a big stack. We could just, I think, generate enough pressure with the raise.
Yeah, 92% raise, 8% call.
Yeah, you might be right there.
How
I
often,
also
guess
think
it-
it's a raise here because it's not the kind of hand you, you really like picking up the pot right here.
I think it's
Yeah,
Yeah, I
90%
think
raise.
you're right.
woo,
More raising than calling.
my friend Ogabing. How are you?
I'm good. I can't go into the chats with you. I'm trying to, I can't. Shows like I'm not in the level.
Yeah, well, you have the level now, I think.
Pump
Or
it
you
up.
Um,
did you get banned from poker coaching? Discord?
No, no.
You
Why?
wanna get back in? I could apologize. I could tell them, I could vouch for you, but there's they got rules there that you can't, like, it's in the, rules section that you can't post stuff like trying to, sell
Alright,
things or
alright,
whatever.
alright. Let's talk about it later.
Yeah, well, I don't
Okay.
see him that much, so if you wanna get back in, I'll put a word in.
What the hell are we doing?
Okay.
8-7, all in? I wanna go all in.
Nah, just raise. You don't have to risk more than half
raise.
your stack here.
I said
Oh
all
my
in.
god, that's just
Wow.
bad.
No, it's not bad. Look at the stack distribution. This guy bust before him. He can't even play a putt with us because if he plays and he loses like third place, fourth place. Like he needs to wait for this guy to bust and then look at stack distribution. That is asleep.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Everything
Yeah.
around it raises.
Yeah,
I
he
think
goes to
raising is
sleep.
just as effective in real
You
life.
become daddy.
Yeah, the chip EV of raising and jamming here is the same.
Yeah, but we're even playing 7-3 off here.
The thing to notice is the pattern. All
Yeah.
the offsuit suited connectors want to rip
Yeah,
because I guess they have enough equity with making the straight when they get called. And all of your gapped hands want to raise instead of jamming here on the offsuit side. And on the suited side, go bananas.
so you're playing every offsuit combo here or so, almost. Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see another one. I'm stuffing.
Easy rip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. If we do
I
anything
think it's gonna
here-
limp.
Yeah, but do we really wanna limp fold? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that limp fold, but it's pretty thin.
And look at our strategy here, like with this 10 big blind, we don't wanna play. We just don't wanna play. Well, we
You ever-
wanna play, but like, we wanna like pure realize equity.
You ever limp pocket queens there knowing that you're not trapping with them?
Nope.
Limping a whole range against daddy.
Eh,
Fun.
I would limp him.
Yeah, I think so.
No, of course not.
Right.
Quite a bit of raising. I did not. Would never raise.
Raising our very worst hands, basically.
Not really. It's like suited fours.
Boomerang.
All our worst
Different
suited,
boomerang.
low suited.
Yeah, the boomerang, right?
Mm.
Tim's boomerang. I got it last time. Oh boy.
It's gonna call at least, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is going to
All in?
call. No.
No.
Can't punt on
Just a call.
25
No.
big blinds.
What is he gonna do? He's gonna call with what?
So it's just past the money bubble and it's all equal stacked. He's gonna have a healthy calling range.
I agree. But we can still one big blind sometimes.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna raise or it's gonna limp and it's gonna do both.
You're right, you're right. No all ins there. 25 big blind, no all in.
Yeah, this is a function of if we play a small pot post flop, we often have a better queen or a better jack than him here. It's that 4 block. King, jack, queen, jack, 10, queen, 10, king.
And I guess if he does stuff on us there, it's not a bad thing to have to lay that down.
What?
Man, all in's a call.
Why? Why is it only
Aces.
gonna
I
call
didn't
here
think
when
this
we're
was gonna
small?
be a
Yeah,
top five, but
Yeah, I didn't either. I wonder why on that. That's kind of weird.
It's like
It-
backwards of what I would want.
It looks like it's in the limp call range.
Yeah,
Is that because our
So
stack
makes up-
is so small? It's kind of in between that area of
Ace king is.
Well,
jamming.
12 big blinds.
The
you
big
know?
blind should try to be bullying us.
Because
It protects our limping range. The pairs that we're limping protect all our other limps.
eights plus.
And I
we
guess
call
12
off.
big blinds is like right in that
ah,
danger zone.
Joey, what's up, my friend? It's been too long.
Yeah, I know. Had a lot of health problems.
How are you, man?
Oh, Joe, what's up?
I'm getting better.
Nice, nice.
Good to hear.
Good here.
JJ.
Yeah, this is a hand that can easily call a jam. And if he raises, we can re-raise jam.
Okay. Ah. All in,
No way.
why not? The
It's a
boomerang.
Yeah, why not?
Ten big
Oh,
blind
Oh,
stack
big blind
folded.
stack, yeah, next to you.
Hey,
It's
you
the
don't
gonna
get to
boomerang.
play with. You don't get to
It's
play
a
with
limp
daddy.
fold.
Man, if we limp, yeah, I
We
mean,
lamp or we fold? We
I'm
just
limp
lamp?
folding. I'm limp
Yeah,
folding.
If
you
you
got
know the
all
guys are gonna
right?
raise us every time, we just fold right now, but if we
It's-
don't know the opponent, GTO, we should limp.
Yeah, it's suited. It's okay.
Raise, gets raised in there. Alright,
Bit of raising.
couple jams.
Okay. Weird.
We're gonna play up against the big
Never
stack.
gonna get these.
10-7 though, let's go, huh? Jesus.
Why? Why are we doing this against the big stack when there's two stacks
Yeah,
Well,
similar?
he's got a lot to
Three
lose
stacks
too.
similar,
He doesn't wanna lose half
and
his
one low
stack.
stack.
I mean, we actually get to apply pressure on a big stack.
We're
We
doing it
can-
with kings
he-
and queens and jacks and tens. We gotta do it with some things too.
Yeah, like if he loses half his stack, he's just all of a sudden like not, we're chip leader and he's tied with everybody else.
Yeah,
He might
Can't
be
be like-
the daddy, but he doesn't want to lose his belt to the mommy because we are the
Right.
mommy.
He's not gonna stack, he's not gonna stack off with marginal shit.
Very
Very
tricky
good.
spot again.
What's he calling
Makes
us? Do we see
sense.
their calling range when we jam?
6 max.
Does he fold any
Big blind.
aces? Does he fold
40,
like
20, 10.
any offsuit aces fold?
So 6 max, 40, 20, 10. There you go. So
You folding the last
And-
piece there?
40, 20, 10. Okay, so 40, 20, 10. 40, 20, 10. And then we wanna know small blind versus ISO, is that right?
Small blind jams.
The
Yeah,
big
just
blind's
open.
response against,
Versus jam.
Versus all in,
versus a jam.
it's versus all in. Big blind versus all in from small blind.
well, versus 3-bet?
No,
Yeah,
we just open jamming.
Louis, make the hero big blind. And the opponent small blind.
Oh, then we can see our call range. Category versus. Yeah, maybe that might work.
Opponent is gonna be the small blind and then versus RFI, and there it is.
Versus all in. So yeah, look, he's folding like ace, a lot of aces, right?
Yeah, he just plays very linear.
It's calling 12% of range.
See, if I thought, see, I'm afraid people don't fold that. Like, I
Well,
don't think they're folding suited aces when I jam there enough, but I could be wrong. Like, I don't know what they're doing, honestly, but if just. a few-
well,
20
the
big,
big stacks are supposed to be careful of the middle stacks.
Yeah, for sure. I'm afraid that people don't understand as well.
Yeah.
At least in the low stakes, right?
For sure, there's tons of ICM punting, low stakes.
Mostly calling some hedges.
raise here,
I think we actually raised the suited
Yeah,
more in these
raise.
spots.
I think it's
No,
good
this
enough
is-
to raise.
This
No,
is one that wants to play a small pot out of position with a better king or a better queen.
So you notice that the suited raise a bit more, like, it really shifts shit towards suited stuff.
Yeah, you need more equity.
And then the junkier offsuit.
25% of the field left equal stacks, 15 big ones, queen eight, I'm putting it in.
Yeah.
I
let's get
don't know.
spicy.
It's a
I'm not sure
four
about
gapper.
25%.
Oh my god,
Yeah, it's a 4-gapper, right?
it's impressive
Bunch of
how
punters
much
are-
mistakes I make on this spot.
3-gapper, I mean.
Man, this is insanely hard.
If we're all on even stacks and there's 25% left, we're close to the bubble, so we need to play really tight.
Against humans though. I don't think they call enough here in the big blind. I would have ripped it.
Let's go.
And the 0 all in.
Yeah,
Is
the
your
EV's
GTO
not that
response
different there between ripping
Yeah.
and raising, so.
Don't call there with any ace. Yeah.
15
This is
big
probably,
ones.
wait,
this is
So if we
probably,
had them
10
covered, we rip it. Like when we had them covered 2-1, we ripped it. I don't know. Now everyone's even. I'm not sure what we want to do, honestly. This is different, much different.
I
But
think this might even become
I
a
think I'm
fold
still
now,
just
right?
ripping it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, this is probably gonna rip.
Yeah, I'm still ripping it. Screw it.
I don't think this is ever ripping. Made the mistake before. It's all in.
It's the line of
Yeah.
unsuited connectors that
Yeah.
flop well enough when they get called.
But
Okay.
we don't do it with kings and jacks and queens.
Yeah.
It's our worst, that's our like worst hand that we ripped there. So like, it's not, if you don't wanna do it, I think it's fine, right?
Yeah.
I think this is gonna raise.
Yeah, I'm
16
raising very heavy this part of the deck. Oh my god, big stack against big stack. which
We're
is
so
fine.
deep.
Yeah,
Well, everybody's
I don't
even.
care. I don't care if I get free bet here though and have to fold this
And it's
rubbish, don't
only the
you?
25% one. It's
We're
not
too
even final
deep.
table.
We're back to our limp strat.
And what does it say here for 9 deuce offsuit?
Yeah, I'm not playing it.
Even the money.
I'm
not
I'm
playing
probably
any
not
of
limping
those.
jack two off. Honestly, I know, I
neither.
can tell you for a fact, I'm not limping jack two off.
No, I'm not limping with that garbage.
No, neither.
Ah, you guys should lean towards this model.
So leaving money
Of
on the
course.
table.
Improvements need to be made, Louis.
You can limp call.
Not better than these computers.
60
Look
deep.
at all that limping.
So it's basically kind of simple. When it's two big stacked together, we're just gonna always limp everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
call for sure.
Low frequency raise here.
No,
I think you wanna limp.
twos is doing,
Say you
twos is
raise
doing a lot more.
3 bets you, what do? You kind of have to call the 9 big blind bet and then you're out of position with your pair trying to hit. It's gonna be not so good.
We're limp jamming this, right?
No. We're
Well,
limp
let's look.
calling.
I'm not never limp calling this.
Why
Oh,
not?
you can't
You
call.
limp,
Shit.
make it 1, he makes it
You
3.
just fold
call.
here, Cap?
You got great odds.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you're right. Let's say it. I mean, that's a good argument, but I'm still, I
Right.
just wanna run it.
It's 0.5 to get a.
we got odds to
yeah,
set mine in this spot.
Yeah,
Whereas if we raise and he free bets, we don't have the odds anymore.
0.5 to get a set against any hand in the world. Totally open range.
Yeah, there's a 24 big blind stack, a 28 big blind stack. There's gonna be trouble.
No, it's 42, 34, 20.
Yeah, there's a 78 at the top.
So you guys that are set mine, what if he makes, if he obviously then if he makes it like, 3.5 or 4, you're not really getting the odds, right?
Yeah, you are, because you already put one in.
I
Yeah,
don't see it.
You only need to call like
All
2.5.
3.5 more and we started with 34, I think. So like 3.7.
I don't think we're supposed to call
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
I think we're 3.5.
Yeah, why not?
Well, it's a 94 is the biggest stack.
I'm curious if it folds. Like, I think it's either a limp jam or a limp fold, honestly.
I think we're supposed to probably call 3.5 and below.
How does it not have
Like
it?
it might fold 2s, 3s, 4s, some, I don't know.
This is where it's getting, this is the database.
Yeah, there's no.
Are we
94
6 max
big
or
We're
8
final
max?
ta- No, we're ICM, but we're not fine. We are final table.
No, not.
8 max.
8 max. 94 big blind stack.
So big blind is 42 here. We're 34 and button is 28. So there should be a 42 on the big blind somewhere. There's no 42.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, you got,
like
look
this.
up top, go 10% of field.
No, it's on final table.
Was it?
Yeah,
I thought it said 10%.
There's
94.
the 94,
we're
but
not-
he's on the big blind.
Oh,
Oh, he's the closest.
oh, the one that has 94. It looks like they're right numbers, but in the wrong positions.
Ah,
That's the sim. It's just in the.
So that
wrong
might be it, but they might have it, wrong there.
no, I think you, Joey found it. They just have like when you run HRC, you get all the positions so you can make like sims. But they just don't have it listed. It's this sim.
Are we definitely final table?
Cause it, look at the low jack and hijack. That's the small blind, big blind.
34, 28, 24.
yeah.
No, it's 42, 34, 28.
So
The final
the
table, yeah.
There are
pattern is-
42, 34, 28. It's exactly this.
Scrambled.
Louis, the one right under this 94 has the setup you want, with the big blind as the biggest, the small blind is the second, and the.
Yeah,
button
that's
is
almost
the-
exactly the same.
But I think having a 6 big blind in under the gun will make a big difference.
Probably will.
Well, there's
There's
still
some
a shorter
difference for
stack
sure.
than us at the table at least.
Oh,
But yeah, it would make a more of a difference if the stack was shorter.
Yeah, it's limp calling, not limp jamming.
Yeah. Too deep. This is
22.
gonna rip, isn't it?
No.
Because like
I think ripping would be kind of crazy here.
With that- with
he's
that
gonna
12
be
big blind
in a
stack?
bad situation if he loses his hand. A minute ago, we were saying about ripping the offsuit connectors.
this
I
ripped
reckon he
quite a
does it
few.
again here, right?
I mean, we're gonna be a
Mama.
disaster if we rip this hand.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Tim's correct. Alright, so like, look, look at the risk premium associated with this hand. There's an 18, a 12.
Yeah.
Huge.
Like, we should be pretty locked up here, especially
Oh.
playing into one of the chip leaders. You gotta be somewhat
Yeah.
respectful here, I think.
This is ripped quite a few times, but I don't think, I don't think it's gonna do it this
It's
time.
mama.
Because of the stack distribution
can't
here,
rip
it
into
changes,
mama.
right?
Yeah, correct. The stack distribution's everything. You gotta be
Okay.
respectful. Now here, you don't have to be respectful at all. You can just rip this in his face.
Yeah, you can bully him
Yeah,
here.
that's more than space.
That's a rip.
100%.
25 effective, you can probably rip this in his face.
Yeah. Why not?
Or raise. 25 is a bit much.
Oof,
It calls, it's all over the place. I don't know.
wow.
There were no all-ins at that stack depth for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, 25 is a bit much.
Yeah,
This is definitely a rip.
Yeah, 100%.
I wouldn't say
What about the
definitely.
offsuit?
Could this even be a limp jam?
this-
No, I would highly doubt to see much limps here with everyone at 15.
I think this one's gonna mix all three.
What about offsuit ace queen?
I think it's too strong still, Louis. I think it's gonna be piling.
Offsuit
raise.
is gonna jam,
Never
this one's
jam
gonna
in
limp.
space. Never.
Limping?
Oh, well,
Wants to limp.
yeah, that's pretty
15.
interesting.
The 15, I think.
Yeah, this is a
It still
trapper.
wants to limp.
Look at ace king.
Trappers.
Trapping?
Crazy range, man. So crazy.
Right, so that's equal stack. It's pretty interesting. 25 effective.
Call.
Yeah, maybe a
On
call
the
here.
table.
I'm raising these
Yeah.
jack threes, jack fours, queen three, queen four, stuff like that. I like to raise a decent amount.
Yeah, this is the tail of the boomerang.
Yeah, this
That's
could be a
raise.
raise.
Gonna
I
raise.
raise these a decent amount.
I
not-
think I
not a long
limp.
Time, but.
I
yeah.
limp it, I think.
Hey,
That's right.
boomerang going.
Boomerang.
I'm never finding the jam with this specific combo, but I am finding the raise.
So why you think it's a boomerang spot, Ken?
Why do I think it's a boomerang
well,
spot?
worse.
Because of the way it's outlined in the graph.
No, like what about the stack distributions?
Yeah,
makes you
how
think
did
it
you
was a boomerang?
recognize it was a?
How do you,
boomerang spot?
how you?
Well,
figure
yeah,
out-
we're all about equal and this is just, I just noticed that it often, even in chip EV a lot, it will raise these sort of hands from the small blind versus big blind. It's continues in the ICM spots quite often, I saw.
Equal stacks, final table has boomerang.
You guessed it, basically.
And it's
Equal
a-
stack,
it's
equal
a-
boomerang.
You get
Like a
lots
less
of better
boomerang
jacks.
than the original.
Boomerang too.
Well, I got it with the queen two earlier too, right? So I don't think I'm guessing if I got it
Tighter,
right a couple
neater
times in a
boomerang.
row.
No, but I
And
mean,
this is a raise too.
equal stack, you think there's a boomerang?
I think this is a raise fold.
Yeah, me too.
I would limp.
Boomerang.
Raise. Boomerang
Eight.
equal
Oh,
stack.
there's a
10
10 big blind
in there,
stack. You
yeah.
get to apply pressure to the big blind here.
With
Or
this
even
part
raise.
is
Too
there,
deep to jam.
suited
Just a raise.
fours, huh? Suited fours wanna go all in?
No,
we're a
they
little
wanna
too
do just
deep.
raise.
Too
Too
deep.
much, too deep, right?
Yeah, just raise.
It won't even let you go all
Well
in.
done. Yeah, boomerang, had the boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
Have a heuristic, we can say no. Equal stack.
Boomerang.
Oh, boy.
I think you gotta be respectful here.
Limp call.
Yeah, we're with daddy here. That is at the table, so we just.
Yep.
Yeah, limp call.
17 effective, kind of a boomerangy hand, raise or jams, maybe?
I would jam.
In that previous hand on the limp with the king nine, are we calling a 4x raise from the big blind?
Yeah, it's suited.
Probably not, right?
It's
You're deep
suited
enough, I
for-
think.
For deep stacked, 50 bigs.
Yeah, you're gonna be deep enough.
You're
to
gonna
make
call
that
4x.
I mean, you're 50 effective. Like, yeah, I think you gotta continue. 40 equal stack.
Raise.
Probably a mix between raises and calls, I guess.
I would
It's
limp.
gonna,
I would,
Yeah, that's what-
I think I would
Raise.
limp this.
yeah, just pure. It's outside of the boomerang. I like whoever came up with that. I think it was Tim.
Tim,
Yeah.
a little while ago.
Alright, you are probably gonna be pressuring this guy a lot. This is kind of a trashy combo. I wouldn't be surprised to see it just jam.
I'm folding.
Raising or calling? I don't think. we'll
It's
jam.
too weak to. It's too weak to call. It's too weak to call.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
raise
you,
or
I would
fold.
be surprised if you're calling.
I'm
I
raising,
think
I'm
fol-
raised folding or just folding.
He should be looking to
I'm just-
jam anything.
I'm folding.
I'm
Yeah,
giving him a
If
wall.
we don't jam, he should be looking to jam a lot of his range.
So
Yeah,
I
It's a
he's
raise.
way out.
think if we had a low offsuit ace, we jam, a low offsuit king, we jam, maybe some low offsuit queens, but I think this one is not the time.
what are you gonna do
It's a
with it?
raise. Just put
Yeah.
a bit of pressure on him with it with a
You
raise.
can't
That's all.
limp, you can't limp,
Oh.
you can't limp.
See, you want, you
Oh,
can't
he
let
has-
this guy see a flop, right?
You can't let him see a
No,
flop.
we
And folding's
we
too bad.
raise.
Like, honestly, folding at this spot, it's not good. Like, you have to
Okay.
put pressure on this guy.
Right, you're
No,
right.
I guess it does call.
No,
There is
I
a
know.
calling component, right? There is a calling component, though, is kind of what, I mean, this is not as aggressive as I thought it would have been.
Yeah.
Is
But
that based on the opponent as well? No, it wouldn't be, I guess.
I think it's just on the stack depth. The fact
Low.
that we're 30, like, we're basically the second shortest. He's going to
Right.
be able to play back at us. I guess we just have a lot to lose playing pots with him, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if we were like 48 or 40, it would be more aggressive, but
I like that you found the raise here.
very respectful here. This is probably just a fold. I would be, I would be,
I'm
I would
folding.
not be
I
surprised
think
to
this
see
is
this
a
fold.
call.
No,
He can just
Right.
jam anything on us.
I think I pulled that.
Fold. Look at the EV of calling.
very close.
Yeah.
If he's very tight, you're gonna call.
I
If you know you get a raise, you're gonna
mean,
fold, right?
Oh,
just
limp
get outta
fold.
just
Snap
get out
fold.
of here.
Yeah, but he's icy, but
Hmm.
these charts are, he's he's neither tight nor loose.
Easy.
Ooh, this is actually way tougher than I think. I don't think it's as crystal clear
Yeah.
as a
three
jam
way
here.
shorter stacks.
He's daddy, we got a limp.
Yeah.
I don't-
Third and
In
fourth.
game, I
Yeah.
probably would jam this a lot, but against GTO,
Honestly, I think it probably still is a jam. Like your suited ace
I
X is
think the
just gonna be,
GTO.
it's gonna be too
Yeah.
good here. We have over half his chip stack. So it's like he can't just call us with impunity here.
I
The
was-
problem is
I
like.
don't think
if
we
it-
can afford to bust before.
Ugh.
the.
Ace
It's,
six
yeah.
suited might be the one outlier that wants to call our limp.
I
and
think we're
call.
just-
I think it's just jamming.
We're just.
But
gonna
I wouldn't
play
be
with
surprised.
them here. I would limp.
I
wouldn't
don't
be
think if
surprised
we
have a
call, he
large
can
folding range
play
here.
up
Jam.
zero.
So ace
So-
seven's a little bit of an outlier, not the ace six.
so
And
it's just a
I'm
function
probably-
of like,
yeah.
it's a function of how deep we are. Like, I think at 13 big blinds, it's just
Yeah. I guess so.
running some of its equity here.
But I mean, look,
If we limp, he can
We're
put
not
so
very
much pressure
respectful.
on us.
Yeah, we're just stuffing so much into him.
yeah, Galen.
Yeah,
you
but
can have
that's
no
why we,
respect
that's
for
why
that
we
stuff.
needed some hands to protect our limping range.
To be fair, if you're finding 40% of the range as a fold blind versus blind, when you only have 13 big blinds, that is quite respectful.
Okay,
Just limp
Yeah.
here?
I like a limp, I
I
think.
raise fold.
Oh, this is,
You-
Yeah.
yeah, this
You
is,
might be able to raise this.
there's a
This might
60
be
big
okay.
blind stack and a 10 big blind stack. So there's a pressure distribution here. This is gonna be in the
Yeah, this-
boomerang of raising.
I
I
kinda
was
like
gonna say the
Peter's.
same.
I like
I'm not
Peter's
raising it.
rationalization. I think it's a call
This is
or a
in the
raise. That's the
boomerang.
frequency.
He's gonna be in the same spot where I would limp it.
Big,
Five,
yeah, big
three.
stack, we need to be cautious here.
Right, so
Okay.
look, there is remnants of the boomerang.
You need a bit
So-
more connectivity at the bottom part.
Yeah,
With the higher and lower card.
yeah.
So the
Oh, the
boomerang
boomerang
is
more.
really when we're shorter, right? When we're 30 big blind or less.
It becomes,
Loves the-
more of a
loves the
thing, I think, yeah.
Blocker.
Yep. It
Loves
becomes
the
more of a thing.
blocker and low card effect.
So we just saw what the deuces were doing. The fact that this guy is 40 though, and we're 50, and then there's a bunch of shorter stacks, I would not be surprised to see us raising like everything here, or at least most of our range.
We get to bully him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
No.
Nope.
a lot smaller.
So I think it's just a function of like, he's still pretty deep compared to us, so we can get in a lot of deep water here real quick, I guess.
Yeah,
This is inside of the boomerang.
yeah, daddy and mommy don't wanna fight. You wanna pick on the kids.
Okay, so if this is,
So
I
you
don't
only
love
do
this.
raise or go all in.
yeah, that's the only two options, right? You don't get to do anything else, unfortunately.
So I think it's
Like,
something, trying to scam him from his big blind and then moving on. It could be.
don't know.
I'm just, this
You
is a
could
trash
raise.
hand. I kinda just wanna jam
You
it, to be
could raise
honest.
fold.
Fold, just fold.
There you
fold.
go. But look at the range for the most part, like, it's pretty
It's more of a
wild.
jamming.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is one of our worst offsuit.
we're dropping the hammer, but not this.
Yeah, he's gonna call pretty wide with 10 big blinds.
He should.
So, that hand, when it gets called, is just in terrible shape.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I don't hate limping this or folding this.
I'm
Like
raising.
offsuit sevens, I
I
don't
think it's
know.
about
This part of the
3%
deck
raise.
wants to raise a lot.
I think this is more of a limp, this one.
Big stack against big stack.
Yeah, I was off. Yeah, look at that. I was quite a bit off. Quite a
No,
bit off.
we're middle stacks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still very deep, so. Whenever you're like past 30 big blind, you're almost always. moving. It's under 20 big blind,
Hmm.
under 30. I guess.
Yep, low jack has 6 big blinds left.
Jam.
Yeah.
No,
Zero all in.
Yeah.
but.
We must be raised calling it off then.
It's always the worst ones we see in these spots, right? With the kings and the aces.
I don't think
You're
we
suited
call
The
off.
broadways seem to like to raise.
Oh,
and
it's so good.
Yeah, Barry, calling 20 big blind with king 10 suited here is a disaster. By the way,
Your suited kings protect your range here a lot. So,
We
like, when
don't
you
call it.
have
We
a,
don't call it jam.
no, Barry, you don't.
We're not
call
calling
jam.
a jam with this.
No, never. King 10
Right.
suited, Barry.
because,
I
because of
thought
the
we'd be
6
calling
big
this off.
blinds,
Look at the
because
range.
of the guys,
It's the bottom of the linear part. We're just getting rid of it.
because of the guy who had 6 big blinds, he has to be so tight with his rejam range that king 10's
Okay.
gonna struggle.
I
Well,
would limp here.
Yeah, limping here is good. It's a limp call. I'm jamming probably.
Yeah.
10
Hmm.
effective, suited 7 deuce. Tough spot, man.
We're 50% away.
Oh, it's a low,
Limp
low
fold.
stack.
I'm having troubles folding anything suited, but
I don't think you have a limp range here, 10 big blinds of equal stack.
Why not?
No, I don't.
You're too short. You're too short. I think it's gonna be
I
like,
think it might be any two cards all in with 50% of
folding
the
my
field
shittiest
remaining.
ones like this 7-2, 8-3.
If
I
I
think you're
can't
gonna-
limp, I'm gonna fold.
I think it's
I
gonna
think
be
this could
heavy
be an
jam.
airball in.
I think I might fold.
I think with
think
you're
it's,
jamming here, you're insane.
I think it's either gonna be a jam or a fold for this specific combo, but the whole range, I think is gonna have Okay,
It's
yeah,
a
I was wrong.
limp.
It's got a
So
lot of
here you
calls.
see the jamming range running the boomerang at the
That's a
slightly
reverse
higher
boomerang.
value of high cards.
It's a big boomerang.
The inside of the boomerang is your limps and then the bottom is your folds.
Yeah, 10 big blinds, I'm not finding,
Explain this boomerang term, please, chat.
well, you see how on the mesh up there, how like the hands that are V pipping kind of look like a boomerang of sorts? When he pulls it back up, I'll point it back out. It just makes like a boomerangy shape. 60
This
equal
is
stack.
100%
This is a
limp.
new range. This is definitely a new range. They just added this one recently.
We're all tight at 60 bigs, aren't we? Equal stack.
You gotta be respectful here.
Yeah. Oh. Oh,
Worst offsuit.
respectful
And-
teams, we fold six deuce, suited pre-flop.
Suited deuce
Yeah.
X.
I haven't seen many of these or anything suited folds.
Yeah.
Well, that's cuz, that's cuz they don't
ICM.
really too much.
Yeah,
Don't fold your suited stuff.
Okay, if we can find a fold, I'm okay
Yeah.
folding this.
I'm folding this rubbish.
20s.
There's a
It has to
10.
be quite tight.
raising
I'm
or
almost
all in?
confident, I'm almost confident finding limps here maybe sometimes after looking at some of the ranges, 20,
This is-
20.
This is right in the boom.
Yeah, it feels
right
like
in
a
the
race
boom.
fold.
Yeah. It might be. No.
Nope, it's
What?
just under it.
This looks
Just
like,
outside it, I guess.
This is an this is a broken boomerang. It's like an odd shaped boomerang.
It's a double boomerang.
Yeah, there's something weird going on with it. That's an interesting range. Alright,
It's
60
pocket
equal
king.
stack. You're gonna limp
The
here,
limp.
maybe?
Oh my
Limp.
god, why?
There's 60
Limp
big
rate.
blinds
No,
deep.
So much
Louis,
easier.
I'm
Yeah.
noticing,
We have king.
Louis, I'm noticing a lot of the big stack hands.
Yeah.
There's a lot of limping.
Well, I mean, like, what's more efficient in getting chips in the middle? Raising or playing a limp raise strategy?
Limp raisers for sure.
Exactly. We would be doing this if we were playing in a cash game, 100 bigs as well. We'd be limping a lot of mid pairs plus.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
Limp re-raise.
I
You-
guess we
Limp
get
with kings, you
jammed.
get busted by ace jack on the flop.
I'm ready to go, I think here.
More important.
Yeah,
No,
all of it.
the button's gonna hit the big blind before we do.
It's okay. All of it.
Yeah, all of it. I agree.
All the cookies.
Oh, it's still in there.
We pray.
You're one of the smallest stacks.
Alright, this is gonna be a somewhat respectful spot. This hand particularly, I would not be surprised to see raising some, but maybe a high frequency call.
I think with these.
I think high
with the
frequency call.
distribution, we just pure limp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's more jamming here than I anticipated, but yeah. It's a good limp, if you wanted to simplify that.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's like middle, probably same, right? High frequency limp, maybe some raises.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not a lot of raising.
no, just pulling from that region more so. Two middling stacks, two middling stacks. I would not be surprised to see a pretty prominent jamming component here. And I think
Yeah, I
nine,
think so.
I think 8-9 suited makes a pretty attractive combo to put some pressure
Right.
on. What do you
Yeah,
think, Louis?
I'd consider jamming this.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit,
Sliver.
but notice the blob of hands, like pulling
But
from
you're
that
right,
bucket
yeah.
of hands.
Yeah.
Is an attractive area to pull from.
Alright, now let's give it a try. Let's try versus ISO. So as we see, result 60%, we're not very good. So dashboard. So instead of RFI, we're gonna do versus ISO. So that's gonna be the big line, right? Automatically?
Yeah, so this will be where you limp and then they raise. So this will be playing your limp raise strategy.
Oh boy, there we go. We limp, we raise. What do we do with this?
5 deuce, you can probably let go, man. I
Can
don't
we?
know. What do you think? suited deuce X is pretty poor. It's,
We start to build a pot before this guy leaves. I mean, it's gonna be a disaster. Yeah, we can leave limp fold, I think.
We do with 5-3.
Limp fold.
5-3 is a good question. Yeah, it's half there, half in, but it's, the deuce X is a pretty no brainer, I think.
Yeah.
For the most part. You're in chippy V land.
Yeah. So we're gonna fold
Yeah, you just fold that.
king nine, but
Man,
all in,
I
Yeah.
think jamming here is an attractive option, I think.
solver
Yeah,
special.
Solver special.
It calls a
Not too
lot,
much.
though.
Yeah, it's
Not-
thin, right? It's, I would jam here a lot more than just ace five and it's not good.
It's very heavy calls.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
something, like, look at nines, for instance. Off 17 big blinds, I would be so tempted.
Jacks.
To- I would just be, honestly, those hands, I would just be jamming probably pre-flop, but if I somehow made it here, I don't know if I would be able to contain myself.
You have to limp ace five suited there so that you have an ace five 3-bet because that's the solver's bluff there.
So here, easy fold.
Yeah, you let that go.
Makes sense, Peter.
Yeah.
You
I
call
agree.
with
I was
the
gonna say, is it a
offsuit
limp
seven.
jam?
So you gotta defend like offsuit seven or offsuit eight here, something like that.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
just
20
a fold.
equal stack, you can let this go, yeah. Oh, boy.
boy.
You gotta fold, you gotta fold. Look at the shorties.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's a terrible for us.
Boom.
Well, this is interesting, Louis.
Offsuit nine would make zero EV, like,
I don't even want to limp this, given that stack distribution, because he can raise so liberally.
We're going to the
You have
flop
to
with this
call
hand.
call.
We're- Oh,
Rip
ay
it.
caramba. I don't think we get to rip it. I think it's gonna call.
I think
Yeah.
better ones call.
limp call, no ripping.
Ooh. No rips.
I think this
Twos
one's a
rip.
very good limp jam.
Twos
I
rip.
thought it would be too. Twos was the only one that was really doing anything, getting out of line.
Look at
This
this,
is an
look at
easy
this.
win.
He gives you a min click. What is that? Two big blinds. What is he doing?
No call, no
Are we
calling,
gonna
Louis.
Do
fall in
we
the
call check
trap?
raise flop?
Jam in.
I'm on. I would not be
We're in.
surprised to see calls, but I'm clicking it in here personally.
Me
It's a
too.
trap.
Yeah. It's a
It's
trap,
a-
man.
Are we the
It's a
trapper? or
trap.
Are we in the trap?
Well, it depends on the flop.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. Alright.
How are we calling a lot of that stuff there at that
Suited.
depth?
I'm folding. 9-5, I'm in. 9-4, I'm out.
Why?
I can make it straight with 9-5, plus the flush, plus 9 high.
9-5 is folding,
Alright,
but it's a good reasoning, right? I would fold here.
Versus a limp, I think you call maybe. It's probably the floor of the, it's either the roof of the folding range or the floor of the calling range.
do we 3-bet? Ooh, okay. No.
Ooh, I'm not finding enough calls here.
It's the suited side. The
What are
3 bets.
3-bet bluffs? Just the ace two, ace seven?
King eight,
Nah,
king nine,
look-
ace
King
seven.
nine,
Look at
okay.
jack eight, look at jack eight, 10-8s, 10-7, like that's a
King
big sloth.
five, king
That's a big,
five.
Yeah.
king six suited, that's a big sloth of hands.
It's on the suited side that you 3-bet bluff.
Oh,
And you're
right. I was looking
Your
at the.
trashy ace X. You can let
Oh,
these
Easy
go.
fold.
yeah.
Okay, so we don't have a calling range.
12.
Not at this size. Cause
We're
we're
the shorty
we're
here,
not trying to
too.
survive anybody. Yeah.
When was this last time you made it to the final six and you ripped with jack five suited?
Into the chip leader, by the way.
As a 3-bet.
Never. Literally
right?
never. Yeah, you could give me Nick Petrangelo's database and I promise he probably doesn't have that in there either.
Profitable play.
That's
It
gonna
is.
show up on everyone's punt of the week until we put it in this and say, how do we make this a reasonable play?
You probably,
This might mix.
This
With
is
the,
I think we
close.
call here.
you guys
Call.
saw the pit or hold ends?
I honestly fold here because I'm a bit nitty, but
I heard he played it 10
10-7.
pretty well, so we're gonna call. 10-6, the better holds. him.
Yeah, it's like if you can make a straight flush, you're probably playing
Hey,
it from the blinds.
yeah. That's a good heuristic, Tim. That's a good way to think about it.
Okay, now. What do we call here with? What do you stand here with ace nine offsuit?
How about Jack 5?
Jack five is gone.
no, they'd rather jam, not call, right?
Yeah, I'm
Jack
kidding.
5.
But yeah, I think ace 9, are you talking offsuit or suited?
Well, offsuit, we rip in his face, so suited.
I think you
Call.
probably call.
Think we're
So-
calling almost any suited ace.
Jack 7 suited is probably our worst one we call here.
I would be shocked.
Jack
And then maybe
7
some, and like
suited,
maybe
Ken.
like 8-7.
Are you
I
out
think
of
it's-
your mind, Ken?
I think it's way tighter than that.
All pairs, all aces.
So like, the question would be like, what are you doing with king jack off?
I'm
By jamming
falling.
pre.
I'm not falling any broadways that I have in my range here.
No,
Okay,
you're
what
not.
about
playing-
king 9 suited, king 10 suited?
King 9.
Yeah, I'm
King
calling all that
9
too.
King 9 is very close, I think. King 10 is probably like where it's starting to draw indifference,
I'm calling
maybe.
king 5.
I'm calling
Dude.
king 10, folding king 9.
Alright, let's click the button.
I
let's
might
see.
even call king 9 here.
So I don't understand, Ken, how you can fold so tight nittily pre-flop. Like you can overfold MDF by like miles.
And
But when it
so
comes to
here
like,
is just the
Oh.
ultimate warrior.
Well,
on
here's
the
what
flop.
I'm thinking is in this spot, when I limp, I figure now they have more bluffs in their range. So I thought, oh, most of my ace high and king high would defend versus a jam here, especially the suited ones. That's what I was thinking.
okay, yeah, I don't think you can play police with the big stack is the only problem.
Well, we're also the shortest stack as well. So I thought that would be a factor as well.
Yeah,
like-
so king 10 right here, like Louis asked a perfect question, like he had a good idea, like king 9 is indifferent, king 10 is kinda like, okay, side call.
Yeah.
And the offsuits, by the way, like you just don't have a lot of those in range, but queen jack's out of there. If you somehow limp king, queen, you're gonna call. But,
Yeah, this is to an ISO though. I think a
It
lot of
is.
those offsuit kings have already jammed.
that's the problem, Barry, right? Like, that's why they're not in range.
These, yeah.
Yeah. They've already jammed.
King, queen off, I think is our worst call.
Yeah, I think it's probably there, right? It's close.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I don't know, man.
So
Just
we
piling is.
So we're actually,
This is like close, right?
Uh,
Like, this is maybe like a flick in. This is like indifference.
I fold and I call with king jack off.
King jack, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ah,
It's close.
Why,
I knew it was like towards indifference, but
Yeah, yeah.
why does it say 100% call then?
it's
Well,
check EV.
it's a
Or
call.
all the
Time we
king
get
tens are
there.
big here with you call.
so when I say it's
Me-
close to indifference, it's basically on the border between calls and folds, or it's mixing calls and folds. So like you see how king 9 is a pure fold and king 10 is just a pure call?
Yeah.
The actual direct point of indifference is at queen 10 off. It's the mixing point. So king 10's just like, just a foot in. It's profitable enough, right?
Yeah, this is that 4 square offsuit block.
Fold,
King, jack, queen, jack.
What
King
the
10, queen.
hell?
Just a
fold.
we
Nah,
have to call-
You gotta get out of here. This is insane.
I think we have to call this min raise and hit hope we
Barry,
hit top
how
pair
are
and get
you
it in.
ever, Barry, how are you ever gonna win tournaments if you're calling off this?
We're so short. I think we have to try to hit a pair here and then get it in.
queen
What
9.
what
I
if you
think.
hit your pair and this guy just has queen 10?
Well, we're the short stack, so it's one of them things.
Then why didn't you jam?
What are them things? No,
What?
fold. Get out of here.
We have to call this bet.
Why,
have
Barry?
to-
Bunch of nits.
You have to fold this bet.
Don't tell me you're
Harry.
folding to this min bet.
I'm
Yeah.
out of there.
Come on.
Barry,
We got
what
a
do you
queen
think
in our
he
hand.
has when he makes it two big blinds here? He has like pocket kings.
What do you think? It's 7 deuce off or something, Barry? It's a fold. Get him out of here.
This guy has pocket
I'm
kings. You
I'm
wanna draw
calling.
to your tree out with your queens? He's just,
I'm calling.
you're drawing dead there, Barry.
Yes. King,
Call
Yeah,
it.
this,
Oh, he's
King
calling.
Hey, you're a bunch of nits.
Oh,
calling
Barry,
all such nets.
Barry, give
Come
me
on,
my
you fold to a
medicine.
min raise is the shortest stack. Come on.
Give me
I was
my
gonna ask,
medicine.
why didn't we ship this pre-flop?
You
We did
probably
some
do
Cause it's queen
sometimes.
six offsuit? I don't
Well,
know.
you probably do ship it some, but go ahead, Barry. Give us our medicine. We earned it.
I wanna talk about
Nah,
how
we,
right,
I
Bert-
know,
how
I
right
know I'm
Barry
gonna
was
get
there.
payback, so
He's
it
just
don't
gonna be
matter.
quiet and just cry.
So Joey, this is the pre-flop range for the small blind. We just,
Yeah.
it's like the bottom of the range. With rep
Here's how-
queen eight offsuit, but not queen six.
Here's how right Barry was there. If you look, there is no combo.
100% right.
100% right.
There are some folds, but they are slivers of, there's no,
And they were
no combo. Okay, 8-6 off folds.
And we
That's
love it if we hit
They
our
were
queen or
before
six
now.
on the flop. We love it.
Barry, you don't love it.
Queen six folded
Oh,
instead
it's
of
too
limp.
much fun.
Once you limp, you're in.
I'm
Alright.
folding. I'm
Ken,
folding.
I guess we made our bet here. We limp, he's jammed, so we have. a
What's
lot
what's our full limping range look like?
Queen, jack, I
that's
think.
good.
Oh, wait, 20, this is a lot of chips.
If we have a big
Nice.
limping range, this is a call.
Oh, you guys
It
are
could be,
crazy.
yeah.
Barry, you wanna call
This
here?
would be a call if it was chippy
Very
and we're
good
the
call.
shortest
Alright.
stack.
Soon as
don't
I
know who
snap
Barry
all
is.
this, I'm like, you know what? I still got a lot of chips. I'm out.
Alright, get the ticket book out. We caught him speeding. We're the police and he's getting a ticket.
Yeah. Is that
I'm
right?
We're the
folding.
shortest stack.
I'm folding, by the way.
King, queen is
but-
my worst offsuit queen.
Yeah, but you gotta
I'm not
consider
sure.
your entire limping range. If we're limping
Yeah.
almost everything, this has to be a call.
You guys are
I think it
nuts
could be.
and you are gonna throw away hundreds of dollars.
I
100.
am never calling
this-
here, guys.
We're the shortest stack.
Neither.
Barry,
queen-
I got
King,
you on
queen's
this
even
one.
folding. King, queen's
You
even. folding.
you guys are throwing away
I'll take my
hundreds of
medicine.
dollars.
Queen's even folded.
Yo,
Wow.
The difference between first and fourth is usually pretty huge. We can't flip with queen, jack. here.
Hundred, if not thousands of dollars.
What if the
on
guy has
fire.
ace queen or ace jack and we're drawing to 3 outs? You're just out. Let them collide. Pick another spot.
I think that's a call in chippy V, right?
Very
It's
Barry.
close. It's close in Chippy V, Barry. Alright, Barry, what are we gonna do? You're the three-handed expert, mid versus short.
Yeah.
How are we
Oh,
handling
this is a call all day long.
Oh my
Okay.
god, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
100% call.
Barry's
I'm
right.
never
100% call
calling
this
here,
is.
Barry.
Barry,
Take
I'm
it to
with
the
Barry
bank.
on that.
What
Barry
do you
said it.
wanna do
We
here,
have to
We
Barry?
call
limped
to
now,
hit a
we
pair.
limped. We
You wanna
limped.
make your tree?
We limped.
We're
Right,
gonna
Louis,
hit a pair and
he's
get
in.
it
We
in.
wanna make our flush.
This is his
Oh.
expertise, Louis. You gotta click the call button. He said, call,
Hit
it's a
the call
call.
button.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh
he
my
has
god.
kings-
It's
Let's
like a
go.
myth.
If he has kings and the flop comes
What the hell is
3, 7,
wrong?
9.
Barry, tell me what's going
7,
on.
9, 2.
Okay, I gotta check out, boys.
If you throw
Have a
enough
good one.
shit at the wall, sooner or later, it's gonna stick.
We haven't got a lot to lose in this spot when we're the shortest stack. We want to hit a pair. I've heard you talk this before, Louis. When we want to hit a pair, we're gonna get it in. Even maybe middle pair, we're gonna get it in, depending on the board texture, right?
I mean, a pair's worth so much, right? In blind versus blind.
This is insanity for me. Okay, I'm ready to go here.
We limped this at
3
5
big blinds out of 5, 2 out of our 5, man.
Just rip.
I think we should have already ripped it anyway.
Yeah. There we go.
It was just a cute way to get it all in. He was calling our all in anyway. Pre-flop. Oh,
We fold this? I think
I'm
we fold
folding
it.
this.
yeah, fold it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're folding.
I think we've got to fold it, yeah.
fold it. We're fighting the button.
Yeah,
We're trying to get second place here.
Easy fold. I
That's not
thought I
how
was
you get
gonna,
second place. That's how you get third or first.
I thought I was gonna get one of
Fold.
these right here.
No, we are super respectful.
10-8,
Fold.
10-9, no, thank you.
Mhm.
Fold,
Yeah,
fold, fold, fold.
not calling with king, queen though.
No.
Oh, boy.
Fold.
Fold.
Yeah, fold.
Well,
No
Like
call,
chippy
what?
V's a call.
What? We just folded king, queen
Oh,
for the
it's chippy
same
V.
reason.
oh,
What the
Well, we
hell
know
is going
we
on?
know Jack Queen was definitely a call now with the chippy V previous. Similar spot.
We're never gonna get this. No, we're gonna get this.
Don't
We're
like calling. Don't like
Yeah,
calling
it's gotta
10
be-
Jack
come on,
there.
fold.
Fold.
Gotta be a fold. Please be a fold. Should be a fold, yes.
This is a call.
Call.
We can't fold here.
Chippy V, yeah.
Yeah.
Fold.
One,
That should probably be a jam
It's gonna do
with the
itself.
shortest stack.
we got a call, take here, right?
It's the
No,
big,
it's a fold.
it's the raise was
No.
big. Those other raises, Louis, that we were calling were also one big blind raises. They were
Yeah.
I
super
think that
small.
it was a jam pre-flop, this one, Louis, because it was in the boomerang as the shortest stack.
Well. No, this is the boomerang here.
Okay.
This is the strategy for the call. And we were looking at queen three, no,
Okay.
And we folded to that raise, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
alright, now I wanna pick somebody. Who is it gonna be?
Go down the list.
What?
Pick somebody for what?
To make the
You-
decision.
Make
Go
the
down the list.
decisions. Bill,
Who are you picking, Louis?
Bill, Barry, how about you?
I'm folding here.
Okay. Hang on, you can click the buttons, Barry, give it a try.
He's just trying to get rid of the clicker.
Alright. Yeah, makes sense, mixing,
Yeah, more folds, offsuit combination.
you can press on next hand.
Oh, shoot, what have I done, Louis? I double clicked the mouse, I've messed it up. Do you want me to go back?
Give me a sec,
Okay,
what have you done, Barry?
I'll click the button twice, sorry.
Alright. Versus ISO.
Finger went into autopilot.
Start. Alright, should work.
It's worse when you do that in game.
Okay, should be
We
good.
have to call. We have to call here
King eight.
because of our stack
Oh,
depth.
super deep.
Raise.
Yeah,
At least call.
who's doing this, Louis?
You.
Everyone think call?
I'm bluffing.
I'm folding, but that's not the point.
Well, Louis called on somebody, right? So it's what they think.
Yeah, I'm
You
calling.
calling? Too
We're
tight
down
to
the
fold.
Yeah.
Ooh. Easy fold.
We're obviously folding.
Yeah, come on.
Simple.
So here,
Fold.
I think what's interesting is where do you draw the line? What offsuit ace do you call?
9.
Ace five.
10.
Call
I'm
ace
gonna
five
go
and then I call
slightly
ace
tighter
five.
than ace nine here.
I think ace nine is
Just
a
slightly.
very, very good answer, but ace nine, ace 10 for me. I don't think
I'm gonna
folding.
say ace 10.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I could fit ace nine in there.
Don't call this there. Ace eight, ace
Ace 10.
nine.
Ace eight.
Slivers.
Yeah, who said
No, but
ace
those are
eight?
slivers,
Well,
but that's when you have it.
They're
Okay,
slivers
ace five
because
will be-
they,
Cool.
they're slivers because they're in some other action pre-flop too.
Yeah, they're ripping.
They're not 100% limp. The ones that have the full bar as an answer are 100% lib pre-flop. The ones that have partial bar have partial actions pre-flop that are different.
Right,
Uh,
but when we, but
They're
when we limp
actually
it, we
going
call
all in
100%
pre-flop.
off.
boy.
What, these ones are going all in pre-flop?
Yeah.
Ones below.
Alright, see another one. Pocket king.
Oh, I know this one.
Limp.
We'll
Oh,
fold this,
We'll
right?
roll, disconnect and lose thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
Oh,
alrighty.
I would
Call.
call here.
I think, I don't like it, but I think we have to fold, but it's horrible, isn't
No
it?
way.
No,
It's
no.
Are you
fold,
out
it
of your
cannot be
mind,
fold.
Barry? Why would you
He
ever?
was right
fold here?
before.
We've got a guy on 10 bigs, you know,
Oh.
we just need to fold almost everything here.
How
Then why
much?
did you limp?
This is king 10 suited, man. We're
still-
playing tournament poker, Barry. Come on.
We still got a chip.
We're not
on.
we're not calling
We
Louis.
call here.
Yeah.
King
Definitely we
eight
are at
folds,
least
king
call.
nine maybe folds, but I don't think we get to fold this
This
ever.
is a snap call, Barry. What are you doing?
Yeah, I gotta call that.
I'm gonna go with what you're saying, but I'm gonna fold this.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna call.
Are you?
Oh,
All in.
fine,
Yeah,
Barry.
just put it.
Wow, and look, I'm folding king eight, it's just nitty.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
How-
surprise me. We need to call here with a lot of stuff.
How come we're going all in here when there's a short stack with king
He's got
10?
so many.
Because suited
Big
kings
blind.
are often gonna be used to bluff. You want to have a big blocker and a suited one. And then like when you rip like king 10 suited, he snap folds with king jack and king queen.
He's got like ace, 8 deuce offsuit he's gonna raise us here with, and 8-3 offsuit he's gonna raise us with. And
Okay.
7-4 offsuit.
Because there was a similar one earlier on, and I said jam king 10, but it might have been slightly different dynamic.
We were
But
off.
if they aren't doing that, if no one's
The other
got
one was
that
off.
range in their wheelhouse.
How do you feel about spending a half hour on a spot?
Fold.
Do you
Yeah, I
want to
think this
move
could
on
be-
to a new spot, Ken?
Well, I've been trying to study like early position versus small blind, like 40 bigs or whatever.
Alright, hang on. Let me grab this.